Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we're gonna do something a little special, a little different than we usually don't do really.
I wouldn't say this is necessarily special, but people are curious.
They are curious, and I know this is not a thing anymore. You know, this was a thing, but since we're new, we've only been uploading since probably what, November of this past year?
Well, regularly.
So we're new and we haven't done our what's in our bag. So I guess I'll start. You want to start? I'll start.
You have a lot of crap in your bag.
I do. My bag is heavy. And first of all, can we talk how beautiful this thing is? Yeah? Huh?
Thanks to who?
Huh?
Who bought it for you?
You technically made me pay half, if I remember right.
But you wouldn't have bought it if I wouldn't have paid for half.
Okay, well thank you then. Yeah. Anyways, it's a Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a rocket replica backpack. So this is the backpack that he wears in the movies, and you guys know I love Guardians, so let's get into it right away.
Does he really carry your backpack, or is that just what his outfit looks like? Isn't it his little thing that he wears? It's not his backpack.
I thought it was his backpack.
No, I think it's just like...
It might be. I think you're right. It might be his actual suit. So one of the coolest thing I like about this bag is that it has zippers, and
it's a utility backpack.
It is,
right? And
it's kind of a pain in the butt every time I go to the parks, because they always detain me. Like, why you have so many zippers? Why you have so much stuff in there? Anyways, so we're gonna start with the first bag here. Quick, the chips. And every time I try to do the reveal for this, it's ended. You see what I mean?
They don't stay very well.
They don't stay very well, but come on.
Keeps them all in one place.
Come on. And my OCD is through the roof, so this is very sexy to me. You know, I know where to have them. Boom. So.
Doesn't even tell me that, but whatever.
Whatever. So the other little bag, which I just closed, by the way, is kind of stupid to carry, but I like it. It's going with the theme for the backpack. In reality, we probably won't.
Listen. That's how heavy this metal
and all it is
tape.
And I bought it at the parks, but I don't know, it's cool, it's Guardians, it's a tape.
A bottle opener.
I know, and we're not gonna have a bottle to open at the parks, I'm sure.
And it's a magnet.
And that's probably why the sensors go off every time I go through the metal detectors at Disneyland. So there's more, wires and stuff like that. On the other side, it has the same kind of bags on the side.
Is this for the road mic?
Yes, that's a little attachment for the road mic. My AirPods, which you wouldn't think you would need them, but you'd be surprised how many times I end up using these things at the park. Either I get a phone call or I'm in line, killing some time, want to hear.
Basically ignoring me and listening to music. That's what you do.
That, or if you want to go through footage, you can't hear it. Just, whatever. It's actually pretty cool. What else do I have in here? I don't even know what the heck. Oh, of course, extra batteries for the camera.
Are they Harbulary batteries, like Drax says?
Nice.
Huh?
Nice. I like how That's why I married her, guys. I'm serious. That was pretty cool. Anyway, so that was it.
You're supposed to say, no, they're not.
No, they're not.
Like Star-Lord says.
So that's the batteries for the camera that we use. Our main camera, it's a G7X Mark II, which we're filming on right now. Might have been smart to have a mirror so you guys see it, but everybody's seen a G7X. Sunglasses, Ray-Bans. That's pretty much all I wear.
Bougie.
Bougie.
There you are.
Maybe I get it from you. You're the best. You're very bougie.
You taught me.
Anyways, the side bags, wipes for the lenses. There's always something,
that gets dirty.
Either
glasses.
The camera lenses, glasses, phones. Regular reading glasses, which always, I guess I am bougie, is Ray-Bans as well. So these are my reading glasses. I always wear contacts, but sometimes, stuff gets in my eyes and stuff like that. And, oh man, this thing does have a lot of zippers. I didn't really think this through. Dang, I do have a lot of stuff. But anyways, we'll go through it pretty quick, guys. So, on the top bag here, as you guys can see there.
Another zipper.
Another zipper. So I got these two bags.
With more zippers.
And with motor zippers, which I have to unzip every time I go through the line. But it doesn't matter. It gives me organization, which I like. Anyways, so these are two of my favorite movies. I know it doesn't go with the theme, but whatever. Brittany bought me these, and I love these. So one of these is for all the cords.
Actually, that's not true. This one was mine.
Right.
Because you see this? My favorite chunky, well, my second favorite chunky guy. This is the first. But this was mine. Never even got to use it. And he stole it.
She let me borrow it once.
I let him borrow it once for our last Disney World trip, and he kept it.
Yeah, keep that. Anyways, inside I have cords. GoPro cords and chargers for the phone, etc. This is more cords actually, and like mics just in case you were on rides. You never know. We got bolts and more batteries and converters, which I don't think I've ever needed, but whatever. Anyways, the case for the G7X, which I always keep. The GoPro, which I have it rigged. I don't know, I thought it was cool. It's just an old GoPro, the Hero 4. We use this thing for like mostly the rides.
The ride POVs,
yeah,
water rides, stuff like that.
Yeah, and what's cool about it, you could get to attach a Rode mic to the top of it. It works very well, like surprisingly. And
it really does. And
if I end up losing it, it won't hurt as bad as if I drop the G7X. This is probably like a $150 setup, really. Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah,
maybe a little bit more. The Rode mic, and you have the special case for it.
Yeah, maybe about $200.
This case makes it not waterproof, but
yeah.
I mean,
it works.
That's what it is.
We make it work. I like it. It comes with the
not submerging it, so.
For sure. We got little lands and stuff. I mean, I love this thing. Honestly, I really do. A little, which we call the dead cat for noise, whatever.
You call it a dead cat?
Yeah, that's the name of it. That's in reality. Water, guys. Big water. Dang, it's really cold. Touch it.
Always.
Right. So, anyways.
Actually, give me some of that.
Right. So, water, guys. Reason we take water to the park. On a hot day, you drop like $20-$30 on bottled water, man. So this is a cool tip. If you guys have your own bottle, we take these things everywhere. This thing's been, we originally got them in our honeymoon, right?
Yeah, when we went to Hawaii.
Yeah,
they say Turtle Bay Resort on them.
Yeah, we were at the Turtle Bay, and
they were very about like not buying like bottled water, like basically like trying to save the environment. So they had these bottles in your room for you, and you could use those during the duration of your stay, or you could buy some for $5. Mm-hmm. So we bought these two, and then we bought two more before we left. And they are metal, and they're not like the hydro flasks. They're not like thermal, but they stay really cold because he keeps them in the compartment where like your laptop would go.
Which just keeps
so
cool.
It's like kind of like insulated.
It is very insulated. They stay
yeah.
cold. I mean, they really do stay cold.
And it saves you so much money.
It does. And most Disney parks, if you ask for water,
yep.
they'll give you cups. You just keep refilling them and whatever. Mm-hmm. It saves you a lot of money.
Yep.
As much as we go, it's a no-brainer for sure. Of course, one of my favorite sweaters. I always carry this thing, summer or winter, my Olani sweater.
It's lightweight. It's good.
It's lightweight.
Warm.
Not
too hot.
As we said, we were on a honeymoon in a Turtle Bay, Olani, whatever. Gimbal. Which everybody always thinks this is like a shotgun. It's like, what do you have there, sir? It's like, bro, it's a freaking gimbal, It's great for rides. They have a lot of bumps.
Yeah, it's good, for stabilization for those that don't.
For sure.
Who doesn't know what it is.
Right? You just add your phone. It keeps everything very steady. We just used it for our Disney run recently.
Yes.
Kept everything really steady. So, those things are not that expensive, about $100 or whatever. Of course, the tripod, the handle, I guess, for the G7X. Keeping it themed, my little rocket, keychain. I just clip my keys, I don't lose them during the park. And I think that's it. That's pretty much it. I know it's a lot of stuff, but it's pretty much empty now. So that's me. That's my bag. That's what's in my bag. Look at this junk. It's a lot of junk. It's a lot of heavy. It gets heavy.
A lot of the stuff, probably 95% of it we don't use. But you never know. Those full days in the park, you never know what could happen with a camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just preventive. I'm crazy like that. What about you? What do you got?
Well, my bag is, if you guys know, my favorite princess is Rapunzel and Tiana. my favorite.
Oh.
So it's basically a Loungefly backpack, and it has Rapunzel and Flynn and Pascal and Maximus, and it's fantastic, and I love it. Yeah. So I don't carry as much crap as he does. Well, I guess I do carry a lot of crap, but not really. But this is just my necessities, because you never know. So I always have sunglasses, because usually if we're in the park, I'm wearing contacts, not my glasses. So I have cute little sunnies. Me, the bougier the better. They don't necessarily have to be super expensive, but if they look like they're expensive, then I'm your girl. These were $7. My kind of deal.
And you call them sunnies. That's not what they're called, right? That's your thing?
Well, I mean, everybody kind of does, but
okay.
I guess that's how you call them. I'm sweating like a sinner in church, like Charlotte LaBeouf says. Like, literally, no joke. I always have my cell phone with my Disney OtterBox case. I love. So, always have my cell phone, because sometimes I like to film stuff that I throw into the vlogs, or, you know, pictures or whatnot, and plus, you know, fast passes, all that is now linked to your Disney app, because the one for here is not my Disney experience. That's only in Disney World.
Right.
But our Disneyland app, the fast passes, same thing. I always have my little wallet. And then
what is in that wallet?
some change. Usually all the change that you ever leave in the car,
No
I pick
wonder
it up and I
never
put
find
it.
Nice.
Just my Disneyland pass, you know, ID, stuff like that. Money. Well, your money. And then I have my pins.
Oh, that's right.
Because I've just recently developed a love for trading.
More like an obsession.
Yeah, so I mean, you've seen me and Daisy in previous vlogs where we like to buy pins and stuff like that. So some of my faves are on here, and some of these I won't trade, but you know, some will. Some won't make the cut. I think honestly, out of all of them on here, my absolute favorite is probably this Figment inside the Epcot ball, because he's rad.
That is nice.
But usually, honestly, if I'm being honest, I always forget my pins. So I had to like put them in my bag recently. So yeah, that's that. But you know.
That's just one bag. It's not even a tech bag. You have so much stuff in
Well,
there.
that's just a little zipper. Everything that I need quick. My money, my phone, my pins, right? My sunglasses. So in here it just has one big pocket. It doesn't have all the, you know, bells and whistles that this one has. But, you know, I don't need all that crap because he carries it.
Nice.
I always have a fan. Because, girl, it is so hot in the parks.
So
And right now we're sitting here with no AC and no fan so that the camera doesn't pick it up, and we're legit dying.
And then that bright light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I also have it with one of these little, what are they called? These little
they're
clips?
just little
Carabiners or something? I don't know, is that right? Because when I don't take a backpack, and sometimes I want to take one of my little doonies or something, I just clip it to the strap and it's at my disposal.
You always need that though.
I have my own water. That I don't always carry a water. If I have my backpack, we always take the spare water because we go through water
Yeah.
really, really fast.
Yes.
This one is insulated, so the ice will stay in it.
That thing is crazy.
forever.
I mean, you keep ice in it for days.
Days. It is the best $6 I ever spent at
Oh,
Ross.
yeah.
$6, not bad.
I know. Don't even know what brand it is. I know people.
No, it says wellness on it. I don't know, never heard of it. Whatever. I have a little like cosmetic case. This is like my favorite little cosmetics case. This goes from my purse to my backpack to wherever. Like this is just my all around one. And in it, I always have chapstick, a little perfume, you know, because you don't want to be smelly. A charger, because you just never know. Gum, because this one always wants gum when he's driving.
Keeps me awake sometimes.
Compact, so that, you know, make sure I don't get all shiny.
Shining. Sorry, I had to do it. You know that.
Contacts case, just in case. I also have wipes for the screen or for your hands, like
I
wet
thought they were
wipes.
for your butt. Sorry. I'm kidding. I don't know.
You could probably use them on your bed. I always have to carry my inhaler because I have asthma.
She's
and
asthmatic, yes.
It's a real, well, you know what? It's a real beat.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
Always have tissue because my eye is always watering. I don't know why. I always have little oil blotting papers when it gets hot.
And what are those for?
To like blot with when you're shiny.
That's right.
I always have eye drops because, you know, contacts.
Dang.
I always have nose drops as well because I get allergies and I get stuffy and I'm miserable and can't breathe.
It's true.
So if I can't breathe, forget it. So I always need those. I always have a pin which has my fave on it. Look at it.
Yeah.
It has, I don't know if you can see, but it has Goofy on it. And it's in their new animation style, which I love. So
From where, babe?
From Potato Land. So if you guys seen that one, you need to watch
She
it.
says that all
I'll link
the
it down
time.
below. It's my favorite. And then I have a hair tie. Because, you know, if I don't have them on my hand, I always have them. My mom always yells at me for having them on my hand, but I always carry some Aleve, so I have a couple of Aleve in there. It's like a little magic bag, isn't it? Then whatever lipstick or lip gloss I'm wearing, I always throw it in there. And then I have Band-Aids because you know what? Sometimes your shoes rub and you get blisters.
Dang, look at you definitely have a lot of stuff. It's just smaller.
So that goes all in there. Well, let me throw it all back in here because, yeah. And this is really not that much crap, to be honest. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know.
Well,
but you can never be too prepared, right?
It's true. It's true.
I was never a Girl Scout or anything, but isn't that like their thing, like to be prepared, or a Boy Scouts?
I guess. I don't know. I've never...
I always have something lightweight to wear if it gets cold or chilly. This one is my rose gold Disneyland Spirit jersey. Usually if it gets remotely like under 74 degrees at night, I need to cover up my chest and my back because of my asthma.
Yes.
So Spirit jersey's good for that.
We're spoiled out here on the West Coast, by the way.
Always have a pair of black leggings because you never know when you're gonna need them. Or if you get in a water ride, you get wet, black leggings for the win. And I don't like to walk around in soppy shoes.
This is actually good. Check this out.
Yes, I don't like to go on water rides and end up with puddles in my shoes because I will immediately wake up sick the next day. So I always take some flip-flops and I just swap out my shoes in line, get wet to my heart's content, and then change because I have clothes and I have shoes.
This is pretty smart. I've never tried that, but I'm definitely going to try it next time.
So, that's what's in my bag.
Alright guys, so that's been what's in our bag, and you know, give us a comment, you know, subscribe, like, definitely let us know what's in your bag, something weird, or if you thought of any of this stuff was weird, or any of this stuff was a good idea. So you know, thank you guys for popping in, and we'll see you guys next time. This has been another episode of the YaYa Chronicles. I can't reach it, I can't reach it, I can't reach it.